Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered...
Oh, smashing header! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe, Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. For Messi. Diaz. Odegaard. Now it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! What a sensational save from Ederson! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rice. Now it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rice. Diaz.
That was lovely, that.
He is just caressing the ball. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Odegaard plays it short, and that's been drilled in. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Mbappe. Chouameni. David Villa. Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
70,987.
And here's Messi. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, great play! Vardiol has it out wide and in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ødegaard. Rice. Mbappe. That has been cut short. That's headed upfield. Ødegaard.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Schneider. Mbappe! And that has fair fizzed.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Is number 7, De Bruyne. Substitutions taking place. Substitution in progress.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Hoisted in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
1 minute added time.
And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. He's played it long. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Spread out to the left. Now it's Odegaard. Diaz shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Diaz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Perez. Floated up and over. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Beckham goes short. Perez! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the
chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Chouameni opts for safety. And Mendes.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team...
Climbs up big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Odegaard. And here's Messi. He came in hard, very hard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. Messi! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. And there is the half-time whistle.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hakimi, gently done. That's a decent clearance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Chouameni. And here's Thuram.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
71,898.
Alexander-Arnold crosses it in, brilliantly cut out. Diaz. Well, they can break here. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Chouameni. And Hakimi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ødegaard. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Sends it crossfield. Messi. What a throw in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Turn. Number 4, Luis Diaz.
Haaland.
Number 8.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, well played, well played. Pedri has created one goal already. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Great hit! Has another go! Sticks it away! Perez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitutions taking place.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Rice. Messi.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Great hit! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Shevchenko really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Wriggles his way through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Thuram, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Casemiro. Del Piero has created one goal already. And here's Mohamed Salah. Del Piero.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Oh, it's in for the pieces! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Diaz. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! Guardiola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Del Piero. Shevchenko. Good read, needed to be. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Hakimi. And the first half is done. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. No outsmarting him this time. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Cross into the box. Keeper sees it all the way. Roberto Baggio. And it's Shevchenko. And Del Piero. Oh, no joy this time. Nuno Mendes. Diaz. Davids. Oh, there's a probing ball. Diaz. And it's Messi. And he's running through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's been caught in shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Baggio duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Goes in for the header! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist.
Can he finish?
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Is number 9, Rodri. There will be 5 minutes.
Lobbed in behind. Look at this. And Shevchenko! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. Stoichkov! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Baresi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, easy pickings there. Davids. And here's Stoichkov, and he's away. And the finish! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Looking for the runner. Played back in. Rummenigge. He's got tall. Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Bayern Munich find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Change of plan here, perhaps.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Davids. Taken back almost at once. Diaz. There's the shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, good ball. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Van Bouten makes the interception. Pirlo. Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. Threads one in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's there to clear it. And the first half is done. Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Ødegaard. Now Davids. And here's Thuram.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thuram. Ødegaard being hunted in packs.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but...
And Messi! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
For this match was 60,160.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this.
He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Thuram. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bellingham. Pirlo. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, played right into his path. In with the challenge. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Davids. Rummenigge.
Pretty robust defending.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Number 6, Stoichkov. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Mbappe. Substitution.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nuno Mendes. Interesting ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he get away here? They are queuing up to have a go here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
This is their second corner of the game.
Number 18, Del Piero.
They've played it short.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.